Hey kids, welcome back to Whimsy Dreams. Tonight, we follow Captain America as he faces a challenge no shield can block, and proves that true strength comes from staying calm in chaos. It began with thunder. A violent storm rolled across Washington, D.C., knocking out power and shaking the city skyline. Inside SHIELD HQ, an emergency beacon flashed. Category 5 superstorm detected. Possible interference from unknown tech. Steve Rogers, Captain America, tightened his gloves. I fought armies, but I've never fought the sky. He jumped aboard a helicarrier. Nick Fury had already contacted him. We have reason to believe this storm is being manipulated by a stolen Hydra with a disruptor drone. You are our best chance to stop it, Cap. But be careful. Even a small change in the atmosphere can cause massive damage. With a determined nod, Steve joined the fight. But once in the clouds, the problem became clear. The storm was too strong, too chaotic. It wasn't just a natural squall. The wind tore at the helicarrier. Captain, we're losing control, yelled the pilot over the roar of the tempest. Steve stayed steady. We don't run, we stabilize. He unbuckled his seatbelt, ready for action, before anyone could stop him. He opened the hatch and leapt into the wind. Lightning crackled. Rain whipped his face. With only his shield and grit, he dumped toward the drone. Hydra's artificial intelligence mocked him through the comm system. You're just one man. Suddenly, the drone changed course, sending Steve spiraling. He braced for impact, then reached out to steady himself on the drone's underbelly. Not just one man, he panted, pushing himself upright. One shield, Steve struggled to his feet. The drone bucked and swayed, but he held on tight. Then he saw it, the source of the storm, a swirling vortex of energy housed in a metal sphere. But before Steve could reach it, the drone pitched violently, tossing him aside. He tumbled through the air, bracing for a second collision, but found himself sliding down a wet metal pole. Oh, he gasped, grabbing the nearest handhold. Looking up, he realized he was inside the drone. The AI snarled. You may have stopped the storm, but now you face the calm. As if on cue, the rain stopped and the wind died down. The drone was enveloped in an unnatural silence, shaking. Off the last of the disorienting spin, Steve pushed forward. Through the dim interior, he could see lightning still arcing around the vortex. That's what's causing the storm, he realized. If he can shut that down, the storm will pass. He reached the control panel and punched in the override code Fury had given him. The moment his fingers hit the button, alarms blared. Override sequence initiated. Boomed a voice. System recalibration in progress. The sphere at the center of the room flared, bathing everything in white light. Startled, Steve shielded his eyes. When he dared to look again, the room was empty. The sphere was gone. In its place, a single window showed the churning clouds and the distant lights of D.C. As the drone began its descent, a smile spread across Steve's face. The storm was over. He may not have been able to stop the storm, but he brought it back under control. Below, the city lights flickered back on one by one. The helicarrier had landed safely. Now, all he had to do was get inside. Later, back at HQ, a young cadet approached Steve. Sir, earlier today, when you were fighting the storm, weren't you scared? Cap smiled. Of course. But being scared means you care. And courage is doing the right thing anyway. Thanks for watching Whimsy Dreams. If Captain America's storm mission inspired you, subscribe for more Marvel bedtime stories where bravery meets calm. Good night, and stand tall, little heroes.